Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, overnight prices are just a little bit better. Yesterday, I had a pretty significant sell-off, especially in the soybeans, when the market didn't have really any new bullish news coming out of the USDA because they were closed for holiday. So they're back in business today. We'll see if there's any export sales flashes. We'll see what the grain inspections were. We'll also look at crop progress. We also noted that overnight we are seeing some numbers come out of South America. Right now, Brazil's soybean planting is 3% done versus 11% last year. This is the slowest start in 10 years. Analysts still predict the crop at 132 million tons. Their corn crop is 39% planted versus 45 last year, and still looking at a 110 million ton corn crop. It's interesting that when we plug in their currency and where prices are right now, their soybean price for their farmers between $12.75 and $13.10. For corn, $7.28 to $8.40. Down in Argentina, the corn crop is about 21% planted versus 24 last year, and very little beans have been planted yet. I think both Argentina and parts of Brazil are looking for some rains to kickstart their planting season. Brazil is supposed to get some rain, and Argentina even has some rain in the 6 to 10 day forecast with general coverage. The amounts might be light, but at least it's something that they can use to get started. Russia is about the same in that it's dry, but there's a chance of showers there. Still in the U.S. southern plains, it's dry, and it doesn't look like they will have chances of rain in the next 2 weeks. So there's always a saying, you can't kill a U.S. winter wheat crop in the fall, but right now we're testing that old saying. Corn Belt should be dry and cool. Might be a few showers around in the 6 to 10 day, but this should help harvest there. So the corn market's still dancing around this $4 mark. Trade above is bullish, trade below could bring in some selling. We'll watch the Ukraine crop, any China buying, and the South American weather. Beans also dancing around this 10.50 price, which historically been important. Trade above is bullish, trade below is bearish. And we're watching to see if there's any buying by China. There was one analyst out there that said the U.S. situation is tight in beans. Farmers need to harvest 90 million acres next year with a 50 yield to satisfy the demand and also make the balance sheet looser. Wheat's dancing around the $6 level, and again, Russian weather, U.S. plains weather, and any demand that might show up is important to the wheat market. I've got the funds long about 228,000 beans, 76 meal, 81,000 oil, 157,000 corn, and 29,000 wheat. There were sales of 30,000 contracts of beans yesterday and 27,000 contracts of corn. So we'll see what the USDA has to say. We'll be watching the weather. We'll be watching money flow. Anything out of Washington as we get closer to the elections and any stimulus package. And it's also starting to be earnings report period with the banks offering their earnings numbers out. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.